All right, so are you ready to jump into the future of Dutch entrepreneurship with me?
Always.
Okay. So OCMN,
Mm-hmm.
Ondernemersconferenties Midden-Nederland.
Yeah.
They just released their 9th State of the Union.
Wow. 9th already.
I know, crazy, right?
Yeah.
And the theme this year is living in the midst of a new era.
Ooh, that's pretty catchy.
And we're going to take a deep dive into their November 2024 OCQ magazine issue,
Okay.
which kind of lays out their entire vision for 2025.
Cool.
There are 3 major points they're focusing on.
Okay, let's hear it.
How their MeetUpUtrecht Group is changing.
Okay.
Some really ambitious plans for OCQ magazine
Uh-huh.
and the whole AI revolution
Yeah.
thing, especially how it'll hit Dutch entrepreneurs.
I think that's what I'm most interested in, actually. It's
They-
like everywhere you look now,
Yeah, exactly.
this AI, that. Like, it's really interesting how OCMN is kind of weaving it into all of their plans for the future.
I know, it's like the underlying current driving their whole vision.
Yeah, for sure.
So, okay, let's start with the MeetUpUtrecht Group.
Okay.
I was reading that they want to take it way beyond just typical networking events.
Yeah. Yeah, make it more useful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're calling it a dynamic knowledge hub.
Ooh, I like that.
I know it sounds
Oh,
fancy, but I'm not totally sure what that looks like, in practice.
Yeah, I mean, I think they basically want to shift from just meeting people to actually learning and collaborating,
Okay.
with them. They're planning these interactive knowledge sessions
Mm-hmm.
where members can take turns being the expert and the student. So they're sharing their own knowledge and learning from each other.
I like that.
And their goal is to have at least 12 of these sessions a year,
Wow.
with a crazy 75% of them actually led by the members themselves.
So it's like a self-sustaining ecosystem?
Exactly.
Like it's driven by the community itself?
Yeah, they really want the members to take charge.
But how do they plan to make this actually happen?
Well, they have a pretty solid plan. They're setting up a digital platform
Uh-huh.
for the community to connect and share their expertise.
Okay.
And they're also looking at partnering with other organizations.
To kind of bring in even more knowledge and resources.
Exactly.
That's smart.
But what I think is most interesting is their overall philosophy,
Okay, I'm listening.
which is OCMN facilitates, the group governs.
So they're setting the stage, but the community is really in charge.
Exactly.
That's a cool approach.
It really empowers the members.
Take ownership and shape the direction of the group.
Right.
Okay, but let's move on to OCQ magazine.
Sounds good.
I heard they're going global in 2025.
They are.
What's the plan there?
So they're launching an English language website,
Uh-huh.
ocq.com,
Catchy.
to reach an international audience
Makes sense.
who are, increasingly interested in the Dutch entrepreneurial scene.
But what I find really interesting is
Right.
they're planning to really leverage AI in a big way for this.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And I don't just mean their AI-generated human-controlled tagline
Yeah.
that they already have.
That's just the beginning.
So how are they integrating AI into the international version of OCQ?
So many ways.
Okay, tell me more.
The website's going to have AI-powered market analyses,
What?
profiles of successful international entrepreneurs.
Who are already in the Netherlands.
Yeah, killing it in the Netherlands.
Okay, cool.
And even practical AI-generated guides.
For
sorts of things.
legal stuff, marketing.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of thing.
So it's like a one-stop shop for anyone who wants to tap in to the Dutch entrepreneurial world.
That's the goal.
But it still sounds like there's a human element involved.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not just robots taking over.
No, they make it very clear that human expertise is still central.
So it's like a collaborative process.
Yeah.
Where AI does the heavy lifting, but experts and editors are still there.
Yeah.
Verifying and refining the content.
So it's really the best of both worlds.
I like that.
Me too.
Okay, but let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Or should we say?
The AI in the room.
Uh-huh.
OCMN is really leaning into the AI revolution.
For sure.
So what are some of their key predictions for Dutch entrepreneurs?
Well, one of the biggest is the rise of AI agents.
What are those exactly?
They're basically autonomous systems that can handle tasks, boost efficiency, and even support decision-making.
Whoa.
Like, imagine a Dutch e-commerce business using an AI agent,
Okay.
not only to manage their inventory,
Uh-huh.
but to also analyze market trends and recommend optimal pricing strategies.
So it's not just about automation, it's about making smarter choices
Exactly.
based on data analysis,
Yeah, that's a game changer.
especially for smaller businesses.
Right, trying to compete with the big players.
Okay, so what other areas do they see AI making waves in?
They predict voice AI will become a huge deal,
Okay.
especially in customer service and healthcare.
Interesting.
Imagine these advanced voice-driven systems that can handle customer inquiries. Schedule appointments, even offer basic medical advice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
So what does this mean for Dutch entrepreneurs?
It's a huge opportunity to develop innovative voice-driven services in those sectors.
That's fascinating.
It is.
But they also talked about AI's impact on graphic design, right?
Yes.
Like those AI art tools that are all the rage these days. Midjourney, Daily 3.
Yeah, those are everywhere now.
Exactly.
They see these tools becoming more integrated into the workflow.
Of like freelance designers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Helping them generate designs,
Yeah.
analyze visual trends, and even predict client preferences.
So it's not about AI replacing designers.
Right.
It's about augmenting their creativity
Exactly.
and productivity.
Right.
Okay, so we've got AI agents helping us make smarter business decisions, voice AI changing the game in customer service and healthcare,
Right.
and AI tools empowering graphic designers.
Yep.
So what else is on OCMN's AI radar?
They talk about the potential for AI and personal branding.
Imagine AI tools that analyze your online presence,
Yeah.
identify areas for improvement, and even suggest strategies for optimizing your content
Oh, wow.
and engagement.
So we're talking about AI helping you manage your entire online persona.
It's pretty wild, right?
Like a personal brand manager in the cloud.
Yeah, basically.
That's a bit mind-blowing.
They even go so far as to imagine AI systems that analyze your wardrobe
No way.
and suggest outfits.
That go with your personal brand.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm officially hooked.
You too.
Let's take a quick pause here.
All right.
Be sure to tune in for part 2,
Yeah.
where we'll dig deeper into more of OCMN's predictions for the future of Dutch entrepreneurship.
Can't wait. So you know where we left off?
Yeah, with personal AI stylists.
Pretty much.
Kind of crazy.
I know, but it gets even more interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, lay it on me.
OCMN is predicting that AI will play a huge role in what they're calling vital entrepreneurship.
Vital entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's basically about using AI to improve the well-being of entrepreneurs.
Okay, that's an interesting angle.
Right.
I mean, a lot of us can relate to feeling burnt out,
Yeah.
especially with how fast-paced the entrepreneurial world is.
Totally.
So how do they see AI actually helping with that?
Well, they envision these AI-powered personal assistants
Yeah.
that go way beyond just scheduling appointments.
Okay.
Like they could monitor your stress levels,
Wow.
analyze your sleep patterns,
Wow.
and even offer personalized recommendations to like improve your well-being.
So it's like having a 24/7 wellness coach.
Pretty much.
That's amazing.
It's like AI is shifting from just optimizing our businesses
Yeah.
to optimizing our lives.
As entrepreneurs.
Exactly.
I like that.
It's a cool concept.
Okay, but let's switch gears for a second
Okay.
and talk more about OCQ going global.
All right.
What else did you find interesting about their plans for the English language website?
Well, they're really trying to create this comprehensive resource for international entrepreneurs looking at the Dutch market.
Okay.
Think like AI-powered market analyses
Okay.
that provide super detailed insights into different sectors. Profiles of successful international entrepreneurs
Okay.
who've already made it in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Even AI-generated guides on practical stuff,
Right.
like navigating the Dutch legal and tax system.
Okay, so it's like a virtual guide to doing business in the Netherlands.
Exactly.
All powered by AI.
Yeah.
But what about these AI-generated practical guides?
Yeah.
What would those actually look like in practice?
So imagine you get step-by-step instructions on how to set up a company in the Netherlands, how to market your product to a Dutch audience,
Right.
or even how to find funding opportunities.
So it's about providing tailored guidance
Yeah.
powered by AI
Uh-huh.
to help international entrepreneurs navigate the Dutch business landscape.
That's the idea.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
But with all this talk about AI,
Yeah.
it makes you wonder,
What?
are they maybe overestimating the role of technology?
That's a great point.
What about the human element in all of this?
Well, that's something OCMN addresses directly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're very clear that human expertise is still absolutely central.
Okay.
They see AI as a tool that enhances human capabilities.
Not replaces them.
Exactly.
So it's about finding the right balance
Yeah.
between leveraging technology
Uh-huh.
and maintaining that human touch.
Right.
But they're not just focusing on the practical aspects of doing business in the Netherlands, right?
Oh.
They also want to explore the broader impact of AI and technology
Right.
on the entrepreneurial landscape.
Yeah. They're dedicating a whole section of the website to AI and tech advancements. focusing on like practical applications for entrepreneurs.
Okay.
So they want to educate readers about the latest trends and show them how these technologies can be integrated into their businesses.
So it's like they're creating a bridge between the world of tech and the world of entrepreneurship.
I like that analogy.
Making it more accessible for people who aren't necessarily tech savvy.
Right, because not everyone's a coder.
Exactly.
But they're not shying away from the ethical considerations either.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they emphasize responsible and transparent use of AI.
Okay.
Highlighting the importance of using it for good.
That's important.
It is.
Okay, but let's bring it back to the Dutch entrepreneurial scene itself.
Yeah, it's good.
What are some of the unique opportunities and challenges that international entrepreneurs might encounter here?
Well, the Netherlands has this reputation for being super innovative and forward-thinking, which is a big draw for entrepreneurs.
Makes sense.
There's a thriving startup culture.
Especially in cities like Amsterdam.
Right.
And a really supportive ecosystem for businesses of all sizes.
Exactly.
It's interesting that they highlight the international startup scene in the Netherlands as a reason for expanding OCQ magazine globally.
It's a big part of it.
So what is it about the Dutch startup ecosystem that attracts so many international entrepreneurs?
Well, there are a lot of factors.
Okay.
Like the Netherlands has a highly skilled workforce, a well-developed infrastructure, and a government that actively supports innovation.
That's huge.
It is.
Plus, it's a relatively small country.
Right.
So it's easier to connect with potential partners and investors.
Yeah. And of course, English being widely spoken is a big plus.
For international entrepreneurs.
Obviously.
It sounds like the Netherlands is a fantastic place to launch a business.
It is.
Especially if you're looking for a supportive and innovative environment.
For sure.
But what about the challenges?
Of course.
Are there any potential hurdles that international entrepreneurs might face?
Well, like any country, the Netherlands has its own unique set of rules and regulations.
Okay.
So navigating the legal and tax system can be complex.
Yeah.
And cultural differences can sometimes play a role. But OCMN seems confident that with the right information and support, these challenges can be overcome.
And that's where OCQ magazine comes in.
Exactly.
Providing that crucial guidance and insights.
To help international entrepreneurs succeed.
Okay, but let's circle back to the role of AI in all of this.
All right.
How does OCMN envision AI shaping the future of entrepreneurship in the Netherlands? Not just for international entrepreneurs, but for Dutch entrepreneurs as well.
Well, they see AI as this powerful force that will touch every aspect of business.
Okay.
From how we work to how we connect with each other.
That's a big statement.
It is.
So how do they see that playing out specifically?
They're particularly excited about AI's potential to enhance efficiency and productivity.
Okay.
Allowing entrepreneurs to focus on what truly matters.
Which is?
Innovation and creativity.
So it's about viewing AI as a partner.
Yeah.
A tool that can augment our abilities and help us reach our full potential.
Exactly.
And that leads us back to the concept of vital entrepreneurship.
Right.
It's not just about optimizing business processes. It's about using AI to create a more fulfilling and sustainable life.
For entrepreneurs themselves.
I like that.
It's a good goal.
Okay, so now that we've covered OCQ going global and this whole vital entrepreneurship thing, let's take a closer look at OCMN's plans for their MeetUpUtrecht Groep.
Sounds good.
It sounds like they're really shaking things up.
They are.
Turning it into a knowledge-sharing powerhouse.
That's the plan.
So can you walk us through that a bit more? Like, what exactly are they changing?
So they're moving away from the traditional networking model and focusing on creating this really vibrant learning environment.
Okay.
Where members can share their expertise and learn from each other.
So it's a shift from making connections to building knowledge together.
Exactly.
I'm really intrigued by this new approach.
Me too.
Can you give us some concrete examples of how they plan to make this knowledge-sharing vision a reality?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so they're planning on introducing these interactive knowledge sessions where members can kind of take turns sharing their expertise and learning from each other.
So it's not like a formal presentation?
No, it's more like a conversation,
you know,
where everyone brings something to the table.
I like that.
They're also going to be organizing skill matching events.
Skill matching?
Yeah, so like connecting people with complementary skills.
That's cool.
So maybe you're a marketing whiz and you meet someone who's great at finance.
Right.
You can team up and like help each other out.
I see. So it's about fostering collaboration.
Exactly.
Within the group.
Yeah, and they're also planning on doing mentorship programs.
Okay.
Where more experienced entrepreneurs can guide and support newer ones.
So it's like a multi-layered approach to knowledge sharing.
Yeah, I think they're really trying to create a space where everyone can learn and grow.
It sounds like they're building a really strong community.
That's the goal.
And they're not just relying on these in-person events.
No, they're also investing in a digital platform
Okay.
to facilitate communication and collaboration among the members.
So people can connect and share knowledge even when they're not physically together?
Exactly. It's about creating a hybrid approach.
That combines the best of both worlds.
Right.
I like that.
Me too.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
OCMN's plans for MeetUpUtrecht, the global expansion of OCQ magazine,
right,
and their whole vision for the AI revolution.
Yeah, it's a pretty ambitious agenda.
But it's also really exciting.
It is.
It feels like Dutch entrepreneurship is on the cusp of something big.
I think so too.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
what's
the one key takeaway you want our listeners to walk away with today?
I think OCMN's message is really clear.
Okay.
The future is here, and it's being shaped by AI.
Okay.
But it's not a future to be feared.
Yeah.
It's a future full of potential,
Yep.
a future where technology and human ingenuity can work together to create something truly extraordinary.
That's a great message.
So yeah, embrace the change.
Okay.
Stay curious and never stop learning.
Because
the AI revolution is just getting started.
That's a fantastic note to end on.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into OCMN's vision for 2025.
It's been fun.
It's been an eye-opening journey.
It has.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Keep exploring, keep innovating.
And keep diving deep.
Exactly.